Trending on Procyon radio and television. I am Sarah Agbo. I have MKO all-rounder, a music comedian. MKO, welcome to Trending.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us. Speculations heighten over removal of GANDUJE as APC chairman after Tinubu's appointment. I now rely on rent from my Kaduna house to feed. BUHARI laments. Trump to reinstate military members thrown out for not getting the COVID-19 vaccine. Speculations heighten over removal of GANDUJE as APC chairman after Tinubu's appointment. The appointment of the national chairman of the All Progressive Congress, Abdullahi GANDUJE, as chairman of the Federal Airport Authority of Nigerian Board by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has ignited debate over its implications for his position as the party's leader. GANDUJE, a former governor of Kano State, was named alongside several APC National Working Committee members in a list of 42 appointees to federal board and agencies. While some view this dual role as a routine administrative decision, others suggest it could be a step towards broader restructuring within the party. MQ.
The speculation is that maybe they want to remove him as a chairman of the party, and that's why they give him another appointment. But to me, I don't see it in that way. What is there is that his party is different from government. Now, what he's doing is a chairman of a political party. As a chairman of a political party, after the election, we are not more talking about the party. The party is not so much relevant to what is happening in the government now, because after the election, then you remove from the party. Then we come to the larger society as a government. Now, as a government, the appointment given to him, I'm talking of GANDUJE, as the board chairman of the port authority, so that in the government you can do a dual assignment like that. You understand? And so the party is different from government.
Right.
You understand? After the election, then we face the governors.
Okay.
That's the way I look at it.
Thank you, MQ. I now rely on rent from my Kaduna house to feed. BUHARI laments. Former President Muhammadu Buhari has lamented the current hardship in Nigeria. Addressing the All Progressive Congress caucus at the Katsina State Government House, the former president insisted that he never enriched himself in a corrupt way while in office for 8 years. He noted that he has only 3 houses in Daura, Katsina State, and Kaduna State. Buhari insisting that nobody could blackmail him for illicit enrichment while in office. The former president tasked leaders on transparency and accountability as guiding principles while in office. MQ.
The Bible is talking like this because we in Nigeria believe solely on that our president, our leaders are corrupt. We are talking of the embezzlement of money. But I used to say it. Let us look away from the corruption. Let us look to the leaders. Buhari is not a competent leader. You can see his 8 years. You can see what the hardship that we are talking of today, that he brought the hardship on the people because of the somersaulted policy, because of incompetency. Now, when he's talking that he's not corrupt, that he's now telling, why is he crying in 2011 that he want to govern? You want to govern, you have governed for 8 years, and after your 8 years, you have brought Nigeria back to the poverty line, and then now today there's hardship for what you have done in the past that caused us hardship now, and you are telling us that you didn't corrupt. Yes, sir, we know that you didn't corrupt because you don't have body. You don't get body. Person will get body for Nigeria. Now they corrupt. So now, Mr. Buhari, now that's your first son, Yusuf. I think Yusuf, you don't need to depend on the house rent to eat. Yusuf can feed you. We don't know which work Yusuf is doing, but we know that Yusuf, your son, is a multi-billionaire. And even your wife Aisha, he can take care of you. You don't need to be corrupt. Aisha can take care of you. We don't know the work that Aisha is doing, but we know that Aisha is multi-billionaire. Not to talk of your in-law, Malami. Not to talk of the new banks that God's when you left off, before you left off, we see new banks in Nigeria. So those banks that that's crop of doing your resistance, they can help you. You don't need to rely on your house rent to hit. Mr. Buhari, what we are saying now, let's leave corruption, as we used to say, because what we believe in Nigeria is corruption, but we are talking of competency. Right. Competence. When you have a competent leader, you know that he can do and make the country to better.
Right. Thank you. Trump to reinstate military members thrown out for not getting the COVID-19 vaccine. President Donald Trump is expected to reinstate thousands of troops thrown out of the military for refusing the COVID vaccines. Trump plans to sign an executive order this week to return roughly 8,000 service members to their original rank, with back pay and benefits after they were discharged under President Joe Biden's administration. Thank you.
When you are still talking of a leader, you can see a leader that we are talking in a same country, in a developed country. Now you know what they did into this as air servicemen. Then it's not okay. It's not good, because they see the COVID-19 palaver, the story of COVID-19 as not genuine. Because me too, I don't believe in this COVID-19, whatever vaccine they are doing. They refuse the vaccine, but instead they service them. So another leader, now competent leader, now came now and said that, okay, I've seen what's happened. I've seen their plight. I'm going to take them back. Let them take their back and pay their benefits. And that's what we call a leader. That's what we pray for in Nigeria. A leader who can look elsewhere. When you do this them wrong, when they do that, we can say, okay, let's reverse this, let's put this. When people are hearing that this thing is not good for us, we want another this thing, if we look at it, if we sit down, if we not look at it, and we do something about it, that's what we call a good and competent leaders they have. That's all what we pray for in Nigeria.
Thank you, NPO, for coming to Trending today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for watching us. Please do subscribe, like, share, and also drop your comment on our YouTube channel, Procyon RTV. I am Sarah Agbon. Keep shining like this, you are.